Good morning. I'm your host, Shashi Chopra. Welcome to the new episode of Life Experiences. Sharing brings joy and happiness and helps others to learn from your experience. Today our guest is Mrs Kiran Uppal. She is a wife of a retired Indian Navy officer. They migrated to USA after retirement. She is multi-talented and is enjoying living with her son and his family in America. Mrs. Uppal, I'm so happy to have you for this episode.
This was then Soviet Union in Vladivostok, 1967, a closed city for foreigners, Indian Navy purchasing submarines from Russia. Training was done in Vladivostok in Russian language for 2 years. Families were allowed. My husband with his 20-year-old wife and 7 months pregnant reached Vladivostok in Gastanitsa Primoria, that's the hotel's name. Frankly, I was scared. Communist country, didn't know the language, weather of Siberia very, very cold and pregnant. Yes, I was scared. But soon my apprehensions turned into thanks. My son was born and he was pampered and loved by all. The hospital doctors and the nurses were very careful and very efficient. All the moms who delivered on 21st November were kept in one room. Tamara was next to me, could speak English. Thus she became my translator. No one was allowed except written messages up and down. My husband, with special permission on fourth day, saw his son for the first time. Ninth day I went home. The whole floor of the hotel was decorated with banners of Indo-Soviet friendship. Flowers, champagne and chocolates were all there, and I, being Vovka's mother, never had to wait in long queues to buy vegetables or eggs, and the restaurants gave extra scoops of ice cream and food for their Vovka. Vladimir, as we named him, short name for Vovka, after the request from the admiral of the fleet. The meaning of Vladimir was ruler of the world. And it was also their revolutionary leaders and their god's name, Lenin. The people there requested me always to not to change his name when we went back to India. Kept my promise. His name is Manu Vladimir Uppal. People wondered, born in Russia, going to America for graduation, but he was only 1.5 years old when he left Russia. Today he is a proud citizen of America with a beautiful wife and 2 grown-up daughters. The trip to Russia was a unique one. Our stay in Vladivostok, a very sweet memory. Interaction on one-on-one was friendly with simplicity and innocence. Thus, happiness flowered. I realized then, if you are safe and your family healthy, you have roof on your head, medical covered by state, free education, you are satisfied and content. And that was vividly seen all over. With great feeling and son in my arms, I came back to India, and India commissioned its first submarine INS Calvary in late 1967. A proud moment for India and for all of us. Thank you, and I wanted to thank Mrs. Chopra for having me on her show.
Thank you so much, Kiranji, for your wonderful insight and sharing with us your life experience. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let's all experience life together. Please tune in next month at the same time on Fox 5 Plus for my next episode. Have a wonderful day.